You're welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's training, we are going to look at the cross-filter function of DAX analysis. We're going to look at the cross-filter function of DAX analysis. What is the function used for, and how can you use the function? Now, let's go to our model view. Now, when you click on the model view, now you can see my model view, how all my tables are connected with one another. Now you can see this particular table, the sales table, which is the fact table, because all other tables are connected to this particular table as a fact table. Now you can see the sales table is connected with the date table. You can see the connection using the date key and the to date key. These two tables are connected together. Now you can see the direction of the connection. Now that means that I only have one direction of connection. I can only filter the sales table by the date table. Now we look at the sales table. The sales table is also connected to the product table using the product key. Now you can see the direction of the connection. This implies that I can only filter this product table. I can only filter the sales table by the product key. So that's the angle. That is how I can filter the sales table. So let me show you how the cross-filter function works. Let me cancel this. Now the cross-filter function of this analysis. Let me first and foremost, let me drag the date. Let me increase the value. Okay, now I have that. Let me remove the hierarchies. Now let me bring in the sales table. Now you will know let me bring in the sales table. This is the sales value. Now the sales amount. Now this is sales amount. Now you can see the year filters the sales amount. You can see I have sales for each year. In other words, I can filter the sales, I can filter this particular sales table by the date table. By the date table. So that is why the year is being filtered, because they are connected together. So, and I can only filter with that. Now, if I also bring in my product key, you can see it's giving me for each product key, it's giving me the total number of sales for each product key. Why? Because this particular product table is connected to the sales table, and I can only filter the sales table by the sales by the product key. So for each product key, I'm having that, but that's not what I want to do. Now, I want to know the total number of products that was sold, the total number of products, because I can only, now when I bring in this product key in here, now you can see I can only have the product key. I can only have the product key, but for each year, I want to know the total number of products that was sold for each year. Now I want to know the total number of products for 2017. I want to know the total number of products that was sold. Now you can see this diagram where I drag down for 2019. I want to know the total number of products that was sold. Now this product, for each product that was sold, a number was generated for each product known as the product key. So I want to know the total number of products that was sold for each year. Now you can see using this is giving me this. Now so how can I do this? Now let me remove this. If I decide to use a count feature of this analysis, let me quickly use the count feature. Just I click on new measure. So distinct counts. Okay, that way. Now the product. Let's do this way. You can see it's giving me the total number of product that was sold. Now for each year, the number is still the same. But what I'm interested in is to know for each year what is the total number of product that was sold for each year. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to use the Crossfilter function because now when we look at those two tables, you can see the date table. I can only filter the date table using this. I can only filter the date table, the sales table using the date. I can only filter the product table. I can only filter the sales table using what? The product table. Now I want to know the total number of product that was sold for each year since they are connected. So I can use the cross filter function of Excel to connect the two tables together. I'm going to connect the two tables together now. I'm going to use the cross filter function here to connect the two tables. So I can also filter the product table by the sales table. So let's do that. So let's use a calculate function of Excel. Calculate function of this analysis. Now my expression would be the distinct. I remember the distinct has given me for the total year. Now I want to filter. Now the left column name. Now I want to cross filter. My left column name is always the column with the menu relationship. Why in my own case is the sales table, and I want to connect the table with the menu relationship. The table with menu relationship comes first, then the other table with the single relationship comes second. Now the product. The next can see the argument, the next is both. Now can see the column that comes first is the sales table. Why? Because the sales table has many relationships. You can see I used the sales table first before the product table. Why? Because when you look at that particular page, the sales table has many relationships. So according to the function, the table that has many relationships comes first. Now I've crossed filter those two. I could also filter the product table using the sales table. So I have the distinct counts already. Remember the distinct count? I did this distinct count using the distinct count I did was okay. Let's drop and drag there. Now you can see that. Now because this product key, I have this product key here. This distinct count should be. Let me. Though it's to still give me the same results. No. So now you can see I'm now having the same result. Why? Because I used distinct count the sales product key. Now I have a distinct count the sales product key when I remove the cross filter of. Now I send the distinct count product sales product key. Now there's this thing count for the sales product key, but the moment I make use of this, because I said this kind of sales product now, this sales amount is from the sales table. The sales amount is from the sales table. This is a year from the date table. The date has already filtered out. This sales amount is from the sales table. So when I do this thing count using the sales product key, I can filter because both are from the same table. Because when you come to this place, you can see the sales table as the product key. So when I do this thing count on sales table and the sales amount is on the sales table, so I can simply filter without any problem. But the very moment I make use of this, I used the product key and hit enter. The moment I do that, you can see. So what I'm having here, I'm doing the product key. Then I'm doing the distinct count on this product key. Now, these two things are connected by the product key. I'm now doing the distinct count on this product key. I'm trying to use that to filter this particular system. That is the reason I'm having that particular one issue, that I can't actually filter through that particular method. In order for me to filter this table, because of this existing relationship between both of them, in order for me to filter the sales table using this existing relationship on the product table, I have to use the cost filter. That's where the cost filter comes in. I use the cost filter. Now you can see the cost filter. I'm connecting the sales product key with the product key. And you can see there's already a connection, an active relationship between these two tables, so that you make use of the sales product key and the product key. Now, because these are from two different tables, I'm using the count product here. I'm not using the sales directly. That's the problem. I couldn't filter until I had to use a cost filter. Then I'm able to filter that. Now you can see that. So thank you for watching. Watch out for our next video.